Ah, Savannah.
Guys,
Maurice is a ball.
Maria. Oh god,
It's
a
been
week.
1 week since I looked at you.
It's been one week since you looked at me. Chickadee chicken, the Chinese.
We should not be singing. I'm gonna be honest.
I know we're gonna get a copyright strike because of how accurate we are.
Yeah.
So
So Pokemon, what up?
yeah,
So what's the deal with Pokemon? What's the
I
deal
actually
with
know
these
what
little creatures that you put in your pockets? I don't get
I
it.
know. I know what the deal with Pokemon is. You see, uh, smell is half of taste. So when you're in a pressurized cabin and you can't smell things as good as you normally can, it makes things taste worse. And that's the deal with Pokemon.
That is
We
fair.
need to fight a gym leader.
Nah, we needed to grind up a bit more.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do that off stream.
Nah, I didn't have time. Totally
That's
blanked on
fair.
it. Anyway, Stardust is going to the front line.
Speaking of Stardust, we
Yes, we
recently had a
recently
review
released.
of Stardust Post.
Yeah, we released a video on that.
Yeah.
If
If
this
you
fuck
like Stardust,
explodes,
check it out.
if this fuck explodes, I am done.
Magical leaves. Those leaves are so magical.
Yeah, they really are magical. They're so shiny. Killed it
Yeah.
in a single blow. Really?
Fuck
I thought it
yeah.
had
They didn't.
sturdy.
Uh,
I thought it had sturdy. I'm surprised they killed it in one blow.
7 in one blow.
Heads we battle, tails we battle. How will this fare out? I'm gonna
Oh
destroy
gee, I
you,
wonder.
Private Investigator Carlos.
What was the private investigator doing? Challenging a kid to fight.
You see, he's Private Investigator Carlos. This is just what he does.
You know who my favorite fictional private investigator is?
Is it? Oh, you bitch! This bitch has a
Uh,
one-hit KO.
yeah. So it would seem. Go ahead, guess what my favorite fictional private investigator
Columbo,
is. No.
like,
Well, uh, no. Bob Hoskins in Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
he's not fictional.
Uh,
Bob Hoskins is a real person. You can't pull the wool over my eyes.
I don't remember the character's name because we always refer to him as Bob Hoskins.
You can't pretend that Bob Hoskins isn't real. And we all
Yeah,
know
no,
Roger
Bob.
Rabbit's around. He's my friend.
Yeah. Roger Rabbit is real, but they CG'd in a human actor to act alongside him.
You see, when they talk about the incredible lengths they went for the animation budget, it wasn't when making animating Roger. It
Yeah,
was an
because they
anim.
didn't need it. They just put a film in front of Roger and let him do his thing.
Hmm.
Yeah, the trick was making it look like he was handcuffed to a human, but the human actually wasn't there. It was a tennis ball on a string.
Dang it, I gotta go
That's why
back and heal.
that's why Bob Hoskins never interacted with the lamp because that would have been too difficult.
Yeah.
They had Roger bump the lamp.
That's why they also didn't put Bob Hoskins in the Mario movie. They actually had to get Mario for that.
Yeah,
They
but
say
what?
he was there,
Yeah,
but we all know better.
yeah. They just CG'd Mario to look like the fictional actor Bob Hoskins. It's a thing that really took off in the 90s and even more in the 2000s with the Final Fantasy movie.
Oh yeah, that character whose likeness is the same as the actress who played Mulan.
God. For real though, digital actors was one of the worst ideas ever.
I mean, you gotta
Like,
pay for you're just adding extra layers to paying an actor.
yeah, like so the so digital actors was a phenomenon that was very short lived in the mid 2000s, and what it was a CG, like really bad CG, like PlayStation 2 cutscene, uh,
That is an
pre-rendered
insult to
cutscene.
PlayStation 2 cutscenes.
Well, no, in terms of cinematic CG and all that,
That is an insult to PlayStation 2 cinematics. That's like PS1 cinematics.
but anywho, it started with the Final Fantasy movie, and what it was basically a character model, like a 3D model of a character of an anime character, uh, and they were treated as an actual person outside of the context of the movie because Hollywood really wanted to push the idea of uh, digital actors. And so what they would do, I think there were like 2 movies with the digital actor in it playing different roles, basically the same model, just given a different like clothing. Uh, and it was supposed to be treated as an actual actor.
Did they actually
Um,
do more
out,
than one?
yes, I know there was at least 2. Uh, I'm gonna look it up.
I've only heard about the one film, so I'm like surprised there's a second one.
Let's see. Uh, yeah, let's see.
Let us see the letter in the alphabet.
I'm looking it up.
Carnivine has planted its roots. It can't escape me now. You'll never escape me now, Carnivine. Wing attack! See, it's dead now. This is what happens when you cross me. Alright, I screwed to level 26. Yay!
Nice.
Ropies is also a grass type, right?
All right. So the digital actor was named Aki Ross, and she was in Final Fantasy Spirit Within and Animate Flight of the Osiris for the Animatrix.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. Now keep in mind, it's not a real actress. Uh, she was voiced by Ming Na Wen,
And her likeness.
yes, and her likeness.
And she
But
also did mocap for her.
yeah, basically a digitized Ming Na Wen, but given like a different name and treated as a separate actor from her.
Which is
Which
incredibly
is
stupid. Just pay Ming Na Wen.
absolutely.
She's not
Yeah.
expensive.
I mean, this was fresh off the heels of Mulan.
She's not expensive.
God, I like Ming Na Wen. She was one of the best parts of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
She was the best part of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah. Yeah.
Except for maybe Ghost Rider, but I
Col-
never saw that.
Yeah, I didn't either. I liked Coulson as well.
Coulson's good.
Coulson's great. Yeah. Coulson, Sif, and I, oh God, what was Ming Na Wen's character's name? Because the reason why I can't remember her name is because she was never in any of the movies. So like, there's not that. Because Lady Sif was in Thor. Obviously, she was part of the.
She
was,
showed up for the TV show, didn't she?
Yeah, she was a recurring character, and also
You dare poison my bird? You dare give me the world's first poisonous bird? The first scientifically documented poisonous bird? You've heard about that, right?
What? A poisonous bird?
Yeah, there's a bird that's poisonous.
Melinda May. That is her character's name in Agents of Shield.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see they kept poison on Pokemon after mm, I hate that.
they've done that since the first game.
They dropped it.
When?
Gen
That
5.
must have been. Are you sure?
I know it's not in black and white. So they must have dropped it by then. I can
Are
assure
you
you
sure?
that if your Pokemon is poisoned, it is not hurt outside of battle anymore.
I haven't noticed because I always heal my Pokemon. Or they die.
Roger Rabbit, it's up to
Roger the
you.
Rabbit. Yeah, go ahead and act alongside
Wait a
this
minute!
Tennisball.
This is a
What?
Houndour! I want a Houndoom! I can't kill it!
We'll catch it.
I know, that's what I'm trying to do. Quick attack.
Yeah.
Lightly whittle away his HP. I
That
said
is
lightly
not
whittle away his
lightly.
HP!
Oh, fucking.
A little kid like you is going to teach me about Pokemon? No,
Oh,
I
what a
didn't offer.
bitch.
What a weird person.
Oh my gosh, she's a Karen.
Beauty divine.
Oh, we're Madam. I like we're Madam's gimmick.
What's Wormadam?
Where Madam's gimmick is that her her sack changes depending on the environment that you're battling in.
Hmm.
So you see how it's flowers and grass right now? If you go into the city, it'll become pink and covered in trash. And if you fight in a rocky place like a tunnel, it'll become orange and covered in rocks, I believe.
Oh no.
Oh no, Stardust.
Ah, dang
It's
it.
Robert De Niro.
Alright, Spy Kids 3D is up.
God.
Don't worry, Spy Kids 3D, you can do it.
Yeah.
You got
Spy
Blizzard.
Kids-
Fuck!
Yeah. Fucking hell. That's not good.
There we go.
Hell yeah.
Death to all living things. Beware the... Fuck you.
Oh, it's got some kind of thing to survive. Or it's got the protection, obviously.
Ah! Don't worry, Spy Kids 3D. You're better than them.
You're better than that. You're better than me.
Spy
I'm
Kids
not even
3D,
me.
you're like the best thing that ever happened to murder.
Spy Kids 3D is a fantastic movie.
It's fun.
It is this entire
Oh.
Spy Kids series.
Okay.
See, there you go.
Why does it look like that? Banana tunnel.
Because, well, no, oh right. So it's where Madam is the evolved form of a Pokemon. Before, and so
Oh, depends
it's
on like where
the
it evolves.
yeah, or what sack it has when it evolves.
Mm.
So yeah, the pre-evolution of Wormadam has it can change its sack
Can we not
ooh.
call it a sack?
each. All right, its coat. It can change its coat depending on where it fights, but then once it evolves, it becomes its permanent coat.
So good news, I found out where Fly is.
Yeah, it's the next dungeon. Or the next gym.
Nah, it's after I get to I get it from Team Plasma.
Team
Is it-
Plasma?
No, I was about Team
Galactic.
No, that's their name. That's the stupidest name I ever heard.
Team Galactic.
Who calls themselves Team Galactic?
Hey, it could be worse. They could be dressing up like knights of and and serving some wizards.
No, that sounds pretty badass actually. Why don't we play that game instead?
Never again, unless they remake it.
I'll play it
If they
again.
remake it, I hope that it has a lot better leveling.
I mean, just play the sequel. Why not?
Yeah, I'm not gonna play the sequel on stream,
Oh, but
at
the
least not
sequel
for a
is
while.
so good. It has this girl who actually plays a guitar, and there's music. Unlike Piers from Pokemon. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the worst decision I've ever heard of in a Pokemon game. You
What
make
is
a
it?
character, his main gimmick is that he sings, and then you give him a song, multiple songs, no audio.
What?
They give him multiple songs, he sings in front of several crowds, no audio.
Does it just like cut to black
Nope,
and pick up at the end of the song?
nope. It's
What game is it from?
Sword and Shield. There's
Of
a gym leader
course.
named Piers who has a microphone. It's his part of his gimmick. And before the fight, he sings a song. No text box, no lyrics, no audio. It's the same basic music you've been listening to the entire time.
Terrible.
And they say he's a famous singer.
It looks like he only knows one song, and that's The Sound of Silence.
In this sound of silence.
Hello, oh, fuck, we forgot to buy Pokeballs.
Don't worry, Netball can do it. Because
Netball's
Houndour
used
is
for
bugging
catching-
me.
And it's a water type.
Dang it. Don't worry, I'm just gonna
I think we should.
magical
If we don't
leaf.
get it, if we don't get it this time, then we should probably head to the mart.
Here's my plan. I'm gonna lightly tap him twice, and I'm gonna switch to Roger, quick attack him, and then I'm gonna catch him.
I think that's gonna kill him, and if not, he's gonna use roar and make you flee. Oh, that's gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, I'm having to return to my home base anyway. Don't worry, Roger Rabbit can do this. Quick attack. As long as he doesn't get a critical hit, we're good.
It's a normal type. It can't crit.
Normal types can crit.
They can't. Oh, right. It's normal types can't be super effective. That's what it is.
Houndour! I got a Houndour! Ah!
Nice.
Name.
Wolf of Wall Street.
I don't think I had enough space for that.
Wall Street.
Not feeling it.
Not feeling it?
Not feeling it. Cujo?
Yeah. Oh, Sandlot.
Why Sandlot?
Because of the dog from Sandlot.
I've never actually seen
The
Sandlot.
one that was. Oh man, it's got James Earl Jones. He plays Babe Ruth, and he's got this dog. And the dog, I believe his name was like Hercules, and it's a big, what was it, like a mastiff? It's, I don't know. What kind of dog was Cujo? Because it's the same kind of dog as Cujo.
Big dog. Mastiff, I believe. Or like a... I've
So
never
it
actually
is a
seen
Mastiff.
Cujo. I've never seen Cujo either.
Yeah, the Sandlot dog, I'm pretty sure is a mastiff. Let's Google it. Yep, he's a massive, and he was massive.
I've seen some pretty big dogs in my life. Saint Bernards mostly.
Yeah.
There's a lady in the town I live in who has a Saint Bernard.
Saint Bernards are great.
Yeah.
God, I like Sandlot. Sandlot's a good movie. We should watch it sometime.
Oh, I have two.
Oh,
Apparently,
what
I
are their
have
names?
a Spawn and Sandlot.
Okay, well, let's put them both in the daycare.
Let's look at the summary.
Yeah.
Okay, careful nature
I'll look up what the natures do.
and lonely nature.
Pokemon nature chart. Alright, what was their things? Lonely.
Careful and lonely.
Okay, lonely. They have increased attack but decreased defense. They like spicy food and hate sour.
Okay.
Uh, and what was the other one?
Careful.
Careful, careful, careful. They have increased special defense, decreased special attack.
Hmm.
So I guess it depends on whether or not you're going to be using physical moves. Considering they have
I think we're gonna go with Sandlot.
that's the which one?
Sandlot has less HP and less defense by start, but
Which one's Sandlot's nature?
Sandlot's the lonely one.
Okay, good. Yeah, go with Sandlot.
It's a hard choice because it's like it was decrease in special attack.
Uh, yeah. Careful decreases special attack or decreases special attack and increases special defense.
I think we might want. What moves does Houndour learn? Because I think they're mostly physical.
I think it's a good combination between the two because he learns a lot of fire types.
Okay.
Houndoom moves.
All right, let's drop off.
Let's see what kind of moves.
Okay,
does
so Spy Kid
Houndoom
3D
get?
is gonna stick with us for the upcoming fight, but he's getting swapped out afterwards.
All right. Naturally, it looks like it's about. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 5 special attacks and 8 regular attacks.
So I think we
Or
might go
physical
with
attacks.
we might go with Spawn for the better defense.
Yeah. However, the special moves. Oh god, those moves get learned way later.
Hmm.
Oh my god.
Anything they can learn from PMs?
Yeah, a lot of stuff.
Mm.
Hyper beam,
Oh, nifty.
solar beam, shadow ball.
Oh, what is with all these people with Pokemon that are really good against Stardust?
No. I can learn dark pulse. Now what about Houndours?
Vision of Casablanca. No! Oh, thank God.
Alright.
I thought I was just about to lose. I thought I was about to lose Stardust again.
Yeah. So you can't learn Hyper Beam until you evolve.
Mm.
But you can learn a lot of good stuff like Flamethrower and Fire Blast.
That's good. But it's special attack that Careful has the weakness in, right?
Yes. Physical moves you can learn by TM. There's Thief and Payback. Rock Smash. Iron Tail.
No! Not my Shadow Claw!
Oh, that's actually really bad.
Don't worry, I got Bubble Beam.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot, Casablanca's confused.
Oh, that ain't good.
No, not Casablanca.
It'll be fine.
This game has been
So,
rocking my butt in. Oh, God, I'm just been getting hammered.
yeah. So if we seem a little tired, it's because we stayed up until like 2 or 3 in the morning, playing Splatoon and having a miserable time.
Oh, I slept very well. I slept way late.
Oh, I woke up at 5,
Oh.
so I got about 3 hours of sleep. But
Oh,
there is
item.
good
Item.
news.
Obviously, there's an item there.
Oh yeah, Carbos.
These developers think they're so smart, so clever, hiding stuff in plain sight from me.
To be fair, there's probably a lot of stuff that ooh, Rhyhorn. There's a lot of stuff that you're probably missing because you're not using the dowsing Poketch app.
Dowsing? Do I look like I was about to make a really mean joke about Down syndrome, and I'm like, nah.
No, I thought you were gonna be like, "Ooh, do I look like a water type?"
Oh, that would have been funnier.
Yeah. You know what game did dowsing really, really awful?
Hell.
Skyward Sword.
That does sound bad.
So, Skyward Sword has dowsing, which is basically you select what you want to detect, and you point your sword towards it, and it glows and chimes when you're pointing in the right direction.
So it's like a more complicated, unnecessary version of the same mechanic from Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah, because it is worse than Shadow of the Colossus. Because in Shadow of the Colossus, when you do it, you're still moving when you do it. Like you don't have to stop in order to do it. But in and it points you. You don't have to like change what it is that you're looking for.
Mm.
But in
Well, to be fair,
and
you're
also
always looking for Colossi. That never changes.
yeah. But like um with Skyward Sword, every time you have to, there's some important like, oh, you gotta find this pinwheel. Oh, you gotta find Zelda. Oh, you gotta find the keys.
You know, game's
It's
gonna
like
do dowsing very well.
what?
Psychonauts,
Yes.
the original one. They give you a stick that you buy, and you just wander around in a small area, and occasionally it goes beep 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 beep, and then you just hammer a button for like 5 seconds, and then boom, you get a bunch of money out of it.
You know what game also did dowsing fantastically?
No, but do
Ocarina
tell.
of Time.
Oh, this
So
is one of those rare compliments towards Ocarina, I say.
yes. So in the original Ocarina of Time, if you had the Rumble Pack on your for your controller, which was, an add-on that you stick in the back of your controller, if you had the Rumble Pack, you could put a you could use
What
you
what
had
what
this
is Sheldon? Shieldon? Rock?
uh
Steel? Whatever?
I think it's probably like ground or something. It's one of the fossil Pokemon.
Might be steel because a grass move wasn't super effective on it.
Shieldon is rock steel.
Okay, that explains it. Steel's probably offensive against
Grass.
you know,
Oh my god. Cursed idea.
what?
Young Shieldon.
Ah!
Just imagining this annoying fucking uh fossil Pokemon in a stupid bow tie.
I feel bad for the no, I don't feel bad for the actor. Congrats to the kid who played young Sheldon, because that must have been like one of those things where he spent like 5 months in like interviews and whatnot to get the role. But like, boy howdy, what a show that I didn't
Yeah,
see. No, I don't think anybody's
I
seen it.
I didn't either. Because as you know, The Big Bang Theory is not really that good or funny. Have you seen The Big Bang Theory with the laugh tracks edited out?
Fair enough.
Like the so The Big Bang Theory is one of those shows like Friends where it uses a laugh track to make you think it's funny.
Mm. This was filmed in front of a live studio audience. The laughter was added in afterwards.
Yeah. God. There's a lot of shows that are just that a lot of cheap sitcoms uh use laugh tracks to make you think it's funny when it's really not. And Big Bang Theory is the worst because it doesn't even have jokes. It has references.
Isn't like the laugh track most studios use from like dead people?
Yeah, if I remember correctly, I want to say that it's laughter from Dick Van Dyke, maybe?
Dick Van
Is it
Dyke, I
Dick
can
Van?
believe. Yeah,
Yeah, because it was definitely one of the like pioneers in sitcoms. Maybe it was Leave It to Beaver.
maybe it could have been either or. Both are like
Yeah,
really good.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, that's why it's called canned laughter, is because it's it's the old stock audio uh, from old sitcoms where the people in the audience are almost guaranteed to be dead by now.
Except for like maybe one or two people who are probably holding on and like, they'll never replace me. My laughter is so genuine.
I'm gonna look it up.
I,
Where does canned laughter come
I,
from?
I'm legitimately curious if like any of them were alive long enough to hear it being used in like other movies and TV shows and go like, "Hey, that's my laugh."
Probably not.
I mean, TV shows have not been around that long.
Well, I know, but like, would you be able to recognize your own laugh?
Probably not. I mean, if I was a character from One Piece, I probably could.
I was very not correct.
Oh,
It was from a show called The Red Skeleton Show, which was a sketch comedy show, from what I can tell.
that's a lot of red skeletons. Were they covered in meat? These
Uh,
skeleton
no,
men.
actually, no. The more like, okay, that's where the laugh tracks like first started, but the ones that are commonly used seem to be from I Love Lucy and the Ed Sullivan Show.
Hmm. Fair enough. Do you love Lucy? I don't know her. I'm hilarious.
All right. So it seems like Hogan's Heroes is when they started using the recordings of. So it seems like the genuine laughter was on shows like I Love Lucy and Ed Sullivan Show, and then it started being used. The recordings started being used in Hogan's Heroes, and then later with stuff like no, the Munsters, Bewitched, and I Dream of Jeannie.
Oh, hello. I don't think I fought you yet. For the sake of my collection, I take on people I know I can't beat.
You'll see, if you beat me here, you'll find me in the Ore region. I'll be a trainer in at the pre gym.
I'm gonna be working with pre-leader Justy.
Yeah, he makes me pre.
I'm sorry, folks. We're canceling the stream. We can't continue. We cannot.
Uh,
Unfortunately, there's been a accident at the studio. Silver
yeah,
has been violently injured. They will be removed. Let me just.
injury is putting it lightly.
No, no, no. You're
Uh,
gone. You're gone. No, you're gone. You're gone. No, we can hear you now. No, we can hear you now. I removed you. I removed your audio and I removed no one can hear you anymore. We've
uh,
decided to bring Silver back
I'm
because
a
they
guest now.
apologized.
Yes, wink. Um, yeah, we should play Pokemon Coliseum. It is a disaster of a game in terms of translation. 'Cause it was not
Sand
translated well in the
attack!
slightest.
You fool! I have Mystical Leaf.
I think there's actually a mod for Pokemon Coliseum that has accurate translations, but there'd be no fun in that, you know?
Yeah, probably. Does this guy just
Yeah,
have all the evolutions?
I think so.
Correction, he has
Oh,
3 of them. The mainstays.
yeah. Oh, yeah. So, right.
Why am I
So
not immediately killing this Vaporeon with my Mystical Leaf?
maybe it's got high special defense. So the reason why I only got 3 hours of sleep and I woke up at 5 in the morning, it is good news. You know that snake that got out? You know our snake that got out about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, maybe three.
Potentially.
So my sister has this pet snake and it got out like a while back. We found it. He is still alive. He's been hiding under the fridge, because fridges, I believe, have Peltier
What's he
cooling.
been eating for 3 weeks?
Well, you only need to feed a snake like once or twice a month, and we fed him just before he went missing. Like we feed him rats, live rats.
Yes, yes, I'm aware. Please do not elaborate further.
All right. Either way, he's alive, which is good.
Yay! Did you find him because he was like sizing one of you up?
No, no, he's not that big. What happened was my sister's girlfriend was getting something out of the fridge and saw the snake's tail like slithering into the underside of the fridge.
Did you have to move the fridge or did you manage to coax him out?
Uh, honestly, I don't know. No, it's inside the underside of the fridge.
Oh, you just had to scoop him out?
Well, he was deep in there. My sister used got a coat hanger and uh, and
He sort of
put
slithered
some.
onto it?
No, I don't know. He's probably still under there, but we had to turn off the fridge and basically get in that house cold so that the only place for him to warm up is in the cage or in the not
Hmm.
cage in the tank.
So it's
Uh,
very
t-
chilly right now, huh?
yeah, so we're basically giving him all
Giraffe
the
egg! Giraffe egg!
yeah, catch it. You know what we should name it?
Dang, I didn't buy any Pokeballs.
Shit. But now I know where to catch them. Also, did we beat the fighting gym leader?
No, we did not. This is why I'm training up my Pokemon, because the fighting gym leader is like level 32.
Yeah. Right, because it's platinum.
Why does Ghost not hurt?
What? Because it's normal type.
Re- re- that is evil.
What?
That is evil. I can't use a Ghost type move on this Pokemon.
Well, it's a normal psychic.
I can't use a ghost type move on it.
You use a dark type.
I don't have any dark types.
You have bite.
You think I have
Don't-
Houndoom on my team right now? I don't have any dark type moves.
Do you have any bugs?
No.
Oh.
I'm injured now. I'm wounded. My heart will not go on. Anyway, Large Rabbit is gonna commit murder right now.
Oh yeah, it has a fighting type, which is good against normal, right?
I'm just gonna use quick attack.
Rip.
I think Stardust is ready.
Yeah. Like Stardust, it's a good movie.
It is a very good movie.
We talked for like an hour and a half about it,
Teleport.
which I believe is
Bum, bum,
longer
bum,
than the
bum, bum,
movie
bum, bum,
itself.
bum, 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 bum. Isn't the movie like an hour 40?
Ah.
It's a length. Our next video will not be nearly so long.
Yeah, it'll be even longer because there's so much more to say.
Fair enough.
So, the new Lord of the Rings series came out. I have not watched it, and I will not watch it because I have heard nothing but bad things about its production.
Yes.
Apparently, several cast members and staff got injured, and instead of reporting it to, the Board of Safety in New Zealand where it was being shot, they pulled their shooting in New Zealand and moved it to the UK, which cost a lot of people from New Zealand their jobs since like half of the economy in New Zealand revolves around Lord of the Rings.
Probably an
It,
exaggeration, but yeah, New Zealand is mostly
well,
sheep.
yeah. Well, New Zealand. When I say half of it, that's including like the tourism, because a lot of people go there to see the place Lord of the Rings was filmed.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's like its only advertising aspect. But anywho, they did that because Amazon did that because it
Cost
was
cutting.
yeah, because the UK has less strict
Regulations on
yes,
injury.
exactly. And also another thing they did, which fills me with the opposite of confidence. They fired the person. They fired the lore keeper. The person who's literally being paid to make sure nothing that happens contradicts the lore.
Don't worry. In this version, they're gonna make sure Frodo glaciates Sauron. It's gonna be a gripping scene. What if it isn't lore accurate?
Oh god. So and also apparently the the different races in there, like dwarves, hobbits, men, elves, all of them uh horrible caricatures. Like the hobbits are apparently caricature, like really bad stereotypes of Irish people.
Oh
Um
no.
yeah, the dwarves are like really really bad caricatures of Scottish people. And like I get like dwarves being Scottish culture. That's been a fairly uh, a fairly
Ubiquitous thing.
yeah, standard thing. but it's apparently really, really bad stereotyping of them, from what I hear. So there's a number of reasons to not watch it, and none of those reasons include wokeness, like a lot of idiots are trying to be like, oh, it's bad because it's bad because it's woke now. It's like, no, it's
That's
bad.
like the excuse for everything failing at this point. Oh, it's bad because it's woke. That's
What was that one game where the developer claims that it failed because he put in his own political ideas into it, even though he didn't? And he blamed the failure of his game on wokeness, even though it was not in the slightest because of wokeness. It was because he didn't fucking market it, and also it was kind of a shit game.
I could not tell you.
Ah, God. It's gonna be bothering me now. Let's see. Uh, aspiring indie developer. No, that's not it. Oh, Lawbreakers. It's Lawbreakers that the developer claims
The
failed
game
because of
by
wokeness.
the guy who made that's the game by Master Key, the guy who made Epic Games' famous game Gears of War.
Is it?
Yeah, that's the studio, the one who made Lawbreakers.
Let's see.
You know, the reason that it failed is mostly because it came out in a saturated market of hero shooters, right?
Yeah, and also had really. Oh yeah, it is. Cliff Blazinski is the guy that made it. And yeah, he did the Unreal. Or he did the. Oh
Gears of
yeah, he
War.
did do yeah, and Unreal.
Yeah, he's got a pedigree.
Yeah, yeah. And the reason that he did Jazz Jackrabbit.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah. He did RE4.
He did RE4, really?
Uh, wait, hold on. Let's cover. No, no, it's my mistake. I was misreading. Okay, so they were. Oh wow! Apparently, Gears of War started off as a series as a game in the Unreal series,
I can believe
but then
that.
they shifted gears, pardon the pun, after seeing RE4 and its success. So they went from a first person to a third person.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that's interesting.
We're gonna stick with birds for now.
Uh,
Can you suplex a bird?
what the fuck? Cliff Belinsky was a co-producer for Hades Town?
He does a lot. He's very prolific.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting a game developer to be one of the main producers for a really good musical.
No surprise there. He has a lot of money to throw around.
That's fair. If I had a lot of money, I would try to produce. I would try to. I would throw my money around until I can get a Wicked movie. Of course, it would be split into two
Don't die, don't die, don't
movies.
die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't. Thank God.
Oh, thank God. Hell yeah.
Yay! All right, you can do this, Stardust. You can take on Lucario.
All right, and while you do that, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
You will return to my glorious victory. Yay! Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Don't die, don't die, don't.
Kick his ass.
Ah, you are here for the final blow. Oh, he decimated my entire team.
Yeah, I
He
figured as
ripped
much.
right through. Ghost can hurt fighting, right?
No.
Well, we'll never find out.
Ghost. I don't think Ghost can affect fighting or normal. You don't have any. Oh, you have leopard berries. You should plant those whenever you get the chance.
Maybe.
You don't have any revives.
Don't worry, Evie. This is on you. You can do it.
Sand attack. Oh.
Don't worry. Dragon Ball easily won. There we go. You see? Super effective.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball won. Victorious. I'm just going to return to the Pokemon Center and reevaluate my victory.
Yeah. It's hard when you don't have revives, isn't it?
I am not resorting to your strategy.
Of spamming the revival herbs.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I mean, it works.
It also makes your Pokemon hate you, so no.
That's fair.
I'm not doing that to my Pokemon.
Ah, man. The yeah. So I listened to like all the Pokemon theme songs recently.
From the anime?
Like, yeah. And I learned that. Did you ever watch the X and Y anime?
No, I did not. Oh, Flying and
Alright.
Psychic is good against fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. There was a comment. Flying and
Yeah.
Psychic is good against fighting.
Yeah, but Ghost isn't.
Yeah, maybe. Probably not. Who knows? I don't
You
care.
need to catch a Natu in Zatu, whatever the fuck it's called.
I
Yeah,
I
Zatu.
like that silly psychic bird. I'm just gonna hang around here, grinding out for a bit. If my HP gets low, I'll just return to base using teleport.
Yeah. Catch another Houndour,
This one's even stronger, yeah.
but you don't have Pokeballs.
Yeah, don't, because I keep forgetting to buy them and you don't remind me. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
that was mean. I don't need to take my anger out at you.
Oh no, it's fine. I literally did not process what was said. I got bad auditory processing issues. There are times where it just basically is static in my mind. Like I hear
Mm.
what you're saying, but I have no idea what the hell you said. Some,
I said you
which
were
is
amazing and beautiful and perfect and.
oh, thank you. I know.
You see, folks, this is how you take back a terrible choice.
Yeah. If you fuck up, you gotta own it.
Yeah. Level 28 Houndor. Mm-mm-mm. I got that Ultra Ball.
You do.
Yeah.
Oh man. Do you have any rare candies? Probably not.
Nope, not a one.
Rip.
Zilcho. What level does
Houndor?
No! What level does Curlia evolve at?
Oh, Curlia?
Yeah.
Curlia evolves at level 20. No. That is when Ralts evolves into Curlia.
Yep. It evolve into the other one.
Uh,
Because I want a Gardevoir with big damage
Stat.
numbers.
I think we both went for the same joke. Okay.
30, 32.
Page.
I think it's 30 something.
Well, I'm looking, but this website is garbage.
Is the Pokemon website down?
I mean, yeah, it's level 30.
One more level. Dang it, Roger Rabbit.
God damn it, Roger Rabbit. You had one job.
Don't worry, I got Magical Leaf.
You're fighting a Barrel, your biggest foe.
How big is her barrel in comparison to, say, like, Palkia and Dialga?
I think Barrel's like the size of a large dog.
Pokemon size differences are weird.
Pokemon size comparison website. Alright. Compare.
They're longing for ambush for the Pokemon in literally the area they're blocking it off.
How do you spell Barrel?
What's the question?
How do you spell Barrel?
Biberil. Can I heal my Pokemon at the suite
Maybe.
resort? You'd think I could heal my Pokemon here.
Alright. So a Barrel is about 3.5 feet tall. Palkia is 14 feet tall. And Dialga is 18 feet tall.
What you're saying is, Palkia is a small boy.
I mean, Palkia is taller than two of me stacked together.
Nice! Full heal! Back to the grind. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. The city is down, so I can't walk towards it.
Power is out.
The power is out. Yeah. Thank you for stopping me. It would be awful if I could just walk down a path that doesn't have electricity.
Yeah. I mean, do you want to walk down a dark road in a city you've never been in at night?
I walk a lonely road, the only road that I have ever known. Da na na na
That is
na.
some of the worst cover I've ever heard.
It was flawless.
God, I feel sorry for Billy Joe Armstrong every September because at the end of the
Yeah,
month you always get those assholes who are like, "Oh, wake up, it's September," and it's like, dude, that song's about him grieving his father who died of cancer. Have a little bit of respect.
yeah.
Can you catch it?
I don't want to use my Ultra Ball on it. I need to actually buy more balls.
You really do. Like this entire episode has been us being like, "Oh, hey, do we have any Pokeballs? No, we'll buy it later," and then we never do.
Hmm. This would be a terrible choice for the gym battle anyway. Normal type. Oh, wait a minute. Psychic types don't take super effective damage from.
Hell yeah. I don't think anything has super effective. I don't think normal is super effective against anything.
I meant a fighting type isn't effective against psychic, so it cancels out.
Uh,
Give me something Corellia can kill, please.
I believe in you. Do you have the XP share yet?
Yeah, I gave it to Spy Kids 3D.
Uh, maybe we should just give it to Stardust until she evolves.
Ah! Roger Rabbit, I'm so sorry.
Oh my god, you're gonna love this tweet. Remember, kids, the part about the talking snakes are literal, but the parts about forgiving debts is just a metaphor.
Heh.
Because that's honestly how a lot of people sound. Uh,
Alright, let me get out. Spy Kids 3D. Item. Take. Item. Give.
yes! XP share. I do like XP share more when you only give it to a single Pokemon
Yeah, it
than.
feels less overpowered in that circumstance.
Yeah, and also I don't like its implementation in the remake where it is mandatory and you cannot turn it off and it affects all Pokemon.
That was a terrible decision.
It really was. I hope they don't do that again. I hope that they at least give you like what I want from the XP share is
I feel bad
just
for the people who did like Nuzlocke runs or like powerful challenge runs. Because when they make all this stuff like mandatory, it becomes a lot harder for them to challenge
yeah.
themselves.
I think the way the XP share should work is like if it's in your inventory, you can click on it and tell it to turn on, and it will, and it'll just affect the entire party. Or you could turn it off. But also, I think that if you give it to to a single Pokemon, it should only affect that Pokemon instead. So there are basically three modes: um, affecting the whole party, affecting only one Pokemon, or just off. That way, everyone wins.
Nobody wins. Everybody loses.
You lose. Good day, sir. I said good day.
I do really
Gotcha.
like Charlie and the
Gene
Chocolate
Wilder.
Factory.
Oh, I do too. Gene Wilder. Wait, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory or Willy Wonka and the
Willy Wonka.
and
Willy
okay.
Wonka. Willy Wonka, famous chocolatier.
Um, I think that um, I think that Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is a guilty pleasure of mine because it's not a good adaptation, but
It's a little
also
uncomfortable.
yeah, it's a little uncomfortable. It definitely leans heavily into Willy Wonka being um, borderline serial killer.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I say borderline because technically the kids did survive in that version.
That's
Um,
fair. It's a bit
yeah,
more surreal, and I liked it more when it was a little
yeah,
more down to earth.
yeah. But also, I do still find it entertaining, and there are some things that it did that were interesting, such as the Oompa Loompa songs being like going through the decades with each one. Like the Augustus's song was like a polka, but then you got Violet's, which was disco, and
Are you
then
telling me Weird Al was a Oompa Loompa all along?
I believe it.
Just imagine
Uh,
Weird Al going up on stage and going Oompa Loompa Oompa Dee Doo.
Honestly, that would not surprise me in the slightest. That does sound like the kind of thing he'd do.
I really do want to see like the new
The
Weird Al
Weird Al
movie.
movie.
You don't know my take.
What?
That's probably gonna be the most pirated movie of this year.
Oh, probably.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Roku. What's
Yeah.
Roku? Do you know what Roku is?
Yeah. Roku is a fucking USB that you stick into your TV, and then it connects to the internet, and you get shows.
Exactly.
I think.
You think that you think that's the
Nope.
important
Nope.
bit.
I'm thinking of the Fire Stick.
Then you don't actually know what it is. That's the thing. Nobody knows what Roku is. I've asked like a dozen different people if they know what Roku is, and they'll be like, "I think it's this," but they only think it's
It's a
that.
T. I know it's a brand. I know it's a brand. I think my favorite gag involving Roku is in a it was in a John Oliver a late night or a last week tonight with John Oliver. And what it was they were talking about something. It doesn't matter what, but he was bringing up an article talking about how like oh right, it was the NRA episode because the NRA has its own like channel, and it's awful. And one of the things was an article being like, uh, and the NRA has ads on very in all the popular streaming sites such as it's got shows in all things like Amazon Prime, Netflix, and Roku TV. And the next like minute was like him being like, you know what that means? Roku is now considered a big streaming service. They finally made.
I've never. What is Roku? What is seriously? Roku is the thing. We all sort of like think it's like a streaming service, but I don't think it's one of those. I don't
I
think it is.
okay.
If it is,
I know.
then it's the only one that nobody talks about. And I want to make it clear. However much money they spent on the Weird Al movie, they're not making back. Because I highly doubt anybody is going to say to
I'll
themselves,
tell.
yes,
I'll
we
tell you
need
what
to
Roku
figure out
is.
what the heck Roku is. It's funnier if you don't tell me. I'm going to
Yeah,
be honest. I don't
I
want to know
know.
at this point.
Look, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna tell you. Roku is the avatar that failed to stop Sozin
Oh
committing to
my
ricochet.
god. It was an Avatar joke all along.
I can't believe that Weird Al. Actually, no, I could totally believe Weird Al being the Avatar.
Imagine Weird Al in the second Avatar movie, and they're like, and Avatar Roku, and it's just Weird Al. They don't even like bother changing his hair or anything.
Yeah,
It's just
but
like
they do give him a fake mustache because he'd look great with a fake mustache.
grows out his own mustache.
I don't think he'd be able to grow it long enough. And he okay. What he does is he gets a mustache that's just like he makes an exact copy of his hair and then wears it as a mustache and
Mm.
beard.
Teleport. Where am I going? We may never know.
The last Poke Center you went to.
Shame.
So the that episode of Avatar, The Last Airbender, where you actually get to see the life that
Oh,
Sozin and
we got a
Roku
comment.
had.
We got a comment. Somebody's roommate has Roku. Invader's roommate has Roku. That is neat. And they
Oh,
also
nice.
like Shellos.
Hell yeah.
Correction, love
Effervescent.
Shellos. Shellos is great. Gastrodon is pretty cool too.
Yeah.
My dislike
Um,
of Shellos comes exclusively from the Mystery Dungeon games, which they just spam Shellos and Gastrodon at certain levels.
yep.
And
That's why we stopped playing it. Because we kept getting our asses kicked by Shellos and Gastrodon.
I believe so, yeah.
In yeah, I think the episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender where we got to see the life that Roku and Sozin had growing up is one of the best episodes.
That is a good episode. There's a lot of great episodes in just
There
Avatar: Last
is.
Airbender all throughout.
I can count the number of bad episodes on one hand. The Great Divide.
I know you're going for a gag here, but
Yeah, no, the gag is that The Great Divide is the only episode that's not good.
yeah, that's fair.
I think part of the reason why The Great Divide is considered the worst episode is because it was the most reran episode due to it being completely independent from any particular storyline. Season 1 was full of like episodic adventures because it was just getting in shenanigans on their way to the North Pole. And that was a great way for it to like test the waters and stuff. And that's why most of the episodes that get reruns are from season 1 because they don't rely on any like previous storyline necessarily.
That's
Um,
fair.
and the Great Divide is the episode that is most divorced from any kind of context. So it was the one that had the most reruns.
I'm gonna be honest. I kind of like the Gravity Falls approach, where you get like a bunch of episodes that are sort of only tangentially related, and then you get like one or two big specials every 2 months or so that are like big story things.
Yeah, I agree, but um, I think that it does make it more difficult for it to have reruns whenever it does that kind of thing because like if you have an episode if you have an episode where like oh yeah it seems like it's its own thing and then it like has foreshadowing to an episode that's not gonna play next, you know.
Hmm.
American Dragon was really bad with that in the later
I
seasons
want to watch
because they
American
did do the
Dragon again.
reruns, but it was great.
I've only seen
Dante
like bits and
Bosco,
Dante Bosco's great, just in general,
yeah,
and not just because he has a great
yeah.
name. Cricketum.
Whoop. I love Cricketoon. Well, I love him solely for his cry. That
Hmm.
whoop.
What's
Yeah,
good
you remember
against
that video of Bird?
my bird is unconscious right now.
Well, you got another bird.
Casablanca doesn't have any flying type moves. They got steel though.
Oh, that ain't good.
Shoot me. Shoot me. This grinding session has been miserable. Oh.
Oh man. Not as miserable as I was last night.
You did not have any fun playing
I did not.
Yeah, we
I
played
really did
Splatoon.
not.
Ah, it's a shame. Because Splatoon's great.
Oh no, that's not what I was talking about. I was talking
Oh.
about Banjo Kazooie.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Banjo-Kazooie is misery-inducing.
Yeah,
I'm
nuts
telling
and
you.
bolts.
Wait a minute. I have a rock type move. What am I doing?
Yeah, what are you doing? It's bullshit. She's lying. I did not. Wait, I did not hit her. It's bullshit. She's lying. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark. Man, if we could get Tommy Wiseau on the stream, that would be interesting.
He'd have to play his version of the Joker, though.
God, we would have. God, we'd have to make a talk sprite for him. Maybe we just do the fucking like South Park thing where we get a picture of him and just cut it at the mouth and have the talk just be the two side, like the two halves, like open. You know?
That's fair.
Yeah. Tommy Wiseau is absolutely fascinating.
I know we're gonna talk about the movie more, eventually, like more about Tommy Wiseau soon. But I do want to say, in the movie The Disaster Artist, one of the great scenes that sticks with me is the scene where Tommy is in an acting class, and they're like, "Well, you have a malevolent presence. Maybe try being a villain." And
Yeah, it's like,
he
oh, you think I'm a villain? I'm not a
You're the
villain.
villain, laughing at me, trying my best, and they're not wrong. They're trying to
Yeah.
help. Like,
Yeah, like sometimes you have to be like there is such a thing as typecasting. People who get like stuck in pretty much the same role because they are so good at it. You know?
you know,
Like that one woman who played Cinderella's evil stepsister 5
Judy
times.
Punch.
Yes. I believe that yeah, Judy Punch.
Yeah, he also played
Cinderella's stepsister.
no, Esme Squalor.
Oh yeah, Lucy Punch.
Yeah, Lucy. I said Lucy Punch.
You said Judy.
I
Yeah,
might have been thinking about Punch and Judy, but that Lucy
maybe.
Punch.
Yes, Lucy Punch, Esme Squalor, and also Cinderella's evil stepsister. Other roles she's had is Cinderella's evil stepsister and Cinderella's evil stepsister.
And the evil stepsister in Ellie Enchanted,
Yes,
I think.
maybe. When
I hope
was Ella Enchanted? Yeah, Hattie.
Oh, neat.
You're right.
I know I'm right. I'm always right.
God, she's a fantastic actress.
She's great. Like, Esme Squalor is like, mm.
Oh yeah, she plays.
Oh my god, did you read her text? She said, "Oh my god, did you attack my family?"
Family, family, family. Oh, she was in Bad Teacher. You remember that movie?
I've
Bad
never
Teacher?
seen it. No.
So it's about this teacher who gives zero shits because honestly, she's a teacher and teachers aren't paid enough. But but the school announces that depending on whoever gets the best teacher evaluation is gonna get a bonus at the end of the year, and she wants to use it to get a boob job in order to end up uh, with the coach or something. But then the history teacher ends up like she goes to the history teacher who usually has one of the better
Yeah.
evaluations to get advice, and throughout the movie they come to
A rivalry?
no, not a rivalry.
Understanding?
Yeah, they end up falling for each other
Oh.
throughout the movie. The rivalry is the other teacher who usually the other teacher who also gets really high evaluations and also likes the history teacher,
Mm.
but never made a move. Um, it was a really bad movie, but enjoyable to watch. It is exactly as like
Raunchy, lowbrow.
yes, yes, raunchy and lowbrow. They have so the one of the scenes that really sticks out to me is when she finally ends up with the uh she finally ends up with God, I don't remember if it was the coach or the history teacher. I think it was the coach, and he like she wants to have sex, and he dry humps her, and she's like clearly like put
I'm
off
not
because she
interested.
wanted actual sex, and she's like, "Hey, next time we could do dry humping with our clothes off," you know.
Oh.
Uh, Another scene that really sticks out to me is so she does drugs, she does weed, which is reasonable, but she does it on school grounds, which is not reasonable.
Yeah.
That is where I draw the line. Do it in like the
Privacy.
privacy, yeah, privacy, or any place where it's appropriate to smoke. Not at work, basically, on your own free time.
I've told you about the guy who got who left the place we worked at because he was told to take fewer smoke breaks, right?
Yes, that was like a week before you put in your 2 weeks. Um,
It was a bit after. I stayed for like a month before that, but it was definitely like I was prepping to leave by that
oh,
point.
you'd be a crow gunk.
What?
Uh, there's the thing you put your face through up there.
Hmm.
You could be a crow gunk.
I got a Turtwig mask.
Fuck yeah. So the rival teacher ends up like trying to break into the
I'm a
protagonist's
Krogunk now.
yeah, into the main character's desk to like, find out what kind of secret she
Okay,
has.
I have a choice here. Should I use Stardust to go all the way back to the town with the gym that I need to go to? Or
Yes.
should I? Yeah, I should.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't use it because
Uh
it's a town. Okay.
oh, so it's not the Pokemon Center? Yeah, okay.
There's a
So
Pokemon Center in this town, but
okay. So the rival teacher tries breaking into her desk and fails. So then she drags the desk into her into her room, doing like a swap to try and figure out what's going on. And the
evaluation people show up.
rival no, she ends up calling a locksmith after putting the teacher's desk into her own room and be like, "Yeah, I lost the keys and I need to get in. There's some stuff in there."
Oh, she got
And that's how
arrested.
the well, no, because not yet. And the locksmith has no reason to doubt her because she's a teacher. The rival is a teacher at this school, and this is her assigned classroom. No one would think that she swapped her desk with another
Teachers, yeah, fair
teachers.
enough.
So she opens it and learns about the boob job plan, and that's why she wants the bonus. And it's more vindication than that. Oh, so I knew it. She wasn't just being good for the sake of the children. She was doing it for selfish reasons, which means I am still the good character. And then one of the students like mentions that he saw the teacher smoking weed, and like the next day the rival teacher's like, aha, I'll get her like this, and ends up like notifying the SR, like the school resource officer, who brings in a drug sniffing dog
And it
who
finds her
doesn't
disc.
well, yeah, doesn't find anything in the teacher's room. However, makes a beeline to the rival's room because of the desk swap and finds the weed in the desk in the rival teacher's room. And she's like, no, you see, that's not mine. That's hers. You see, I swapped our desks. Okay? You gotta believe me.
Oh,
So, and don't get me wrong, the rival teacher is not a good person. She's also doing it for selfish reasons. She's doing it because she likes the attention of being considered the best teacher.
I
The
mean,
history teacher is the only character that would be considered good. I don't even know if it's a history teacher. I just know it's not the coach.
okay.
Or maybe it
Maybe
is the
maybe he's the
coach and I
math
have the
teacher.
two swapped. Either way, there's a coach and a teacher. They're both the male interests, and one is the one the main character is trying to get, and the other is the one she falls for.
Mm,
It has been years since I've seen it, so I'm going purely off memory.
that's fair. If I went off memory for every movie I'd ever seen, I would still be convinced that they were that Darth Vader kills Obi-Wan Kenobi in front of Luke Skywalker before telling them he's his father.
He does.
No, I mean in front of him, same scene.
Oh, yeah, no, that's two different movies.
Yeah.
You know what would be a great idea? Drunk movie recaps with movies that we haven't seen in ages. Like, just get shit faced and then do our best to try and recall the plot of a movie that we haven't seen in a long time. And it can't be one that we saw like a lot. Like we can't choose Prince of Egypt or The Mummy, ones we know like the back of our hands. It's got to be something that we're already not too familiar with.
I
Like
would suggest Rise of Skywalker because I can't tell you the plot straight even if I'm sober.
oh god.
Rey Skywalker murders Chewbacca, but it turns out Chewbacca was on another shuttle somewhere else at the exact same
Yeah.
time. Riveting drama, I assure you. Anyway, the movie really wants you to believe
Yeah,
that Rey
it's so
Perfect
contrived.
Skywalker is is actually a Palpatine, but we all know that she's really a Skywalker. They say so at the end of the movie.
Honestly, I think that they should have gone with the original plan and have her be the secret granddaughter of or not granddaughter, but like great granddaughter, the secret descendant of Obi-Wan and Duchess Satine.
That was the original plan.
That was in one of the earliest drafts. That was one of the original plans. Was that she was going to be
That
a
would have made the
descendant of.
Obi-Wan show even more awkward. Just imagine Ewan McGregor having to just go, I once had sex with Lady Satine. Amazing sex. Beautiful sex. Riveting. He just goes on and on about just how great the sex was to Leia.
He's fighting Darth Vader. He's like, you should have told me. I know what you're going through. I also had sex with someone.
It was amazing
Duchess
sex.
Satine.
He just goes on detail about just how amazing and riveting the sex was, and Vader's like, just throwing rocks at him the entire time, and he's just waving him
Yeah.
aside, and he's like, "It was amazing. The way she thrust her hips,
You have never lived until you've been with a Mandalorian.
it was amazing."
She was a pacifist in every way except the bed.
You were handling this way better than I am. Oh,
Oh god.
just riveting details on like all of his sexual escapades. He's like, when you rescued us, you weren't rescuing us from our enemies. You're rescuing our bad relationship.
Yeah, it turns out that the whole thing with Darth Maul, that was just some really intense roleplay
Foreplay.
gone wrong.
That was foreplay. We just don't know when to stop,
Yeah. If you can, let's go to Alderaan. Pick up R2. He has the recordings.
They just smash cut to like Darth Maul sitting in his house or wherever he lives, gazing over longingly at a photo of Obi-Wan Kenobi and going, "Next time."
Yeah. Obi-Wan. Wait. Yeah. Just he's holding the picture. He's like, Obi-Wan. Nothin! Just does the same scream that he does in Star Wars Rebels.
Oof.
That's the real reason he was searching out Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I'm trying to think of like other really wacky Star Wars stuff. Oh, we're about to get Gardevoir.
More like God of War. And she
That's
has a big
Mawil.
mouth that eats it. Alright,
Mawil!
alright. Gardevoir, but she's a furry.
That's Lopunny! Oh, I screwed up. I
Char-
should have used Magical Leaf. Ah, if this fucker explodes.
yeah, he explodes. Hey, you might still survive. There's a, like, nah. Ah, nah.
Hitmonch.
That's what we should name the next character.
Hitmonch?
Nah, we should stick with the movie theme. I like the movie themes.
Whee! You spin
God.
fast enough, and eventually you get to, you just black out and show up at a Pokemon Center.
Yeah. God damn. I hate Rise of Skywalker so much.
It's just one of those movies where the more you think about it, the more, like, the bad decisions stack up.
Yeah.
Oh, if
They
this
really
entire
should've-
episode is just gonna end up grinding for this one gym leader, isn't it? Oh, we're an
Hey,
hour
this is-
31 in. You want to
Are
just
we
make this
gonna
like a
say-
lost episode or something?
No. Because we had some good conversations.
That's fair. Well, what I mean is,
Yeah.
last episode was like, oh, it's just a side story, like 3.5 or something.
Yeah, well, we should. Yeah, let's just title it like a side story with some rambling
Yeah.
or something.
The real rambling was the Rambling Rex, the song that my brother's pet bird used to sing.
Maybe the real grind was the friends we made along the way.
Okay, you want a funny story?
But
So my brother had a pet bird, and
Yeah.
my dad tried to teach the bird how to sing the Rambling Wreck. It is the theme song for the football team from his university days. My brother tried to
Interesting.
teach the bird how to sing Happy Birthday.
Oh no.
The
Did it
bird-
get the two confused?
He sings them both at the same time. Curtis is evolving.
Oh boy. Maybe the real Stardust was the friends we made along the way. Da-na-na, da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh yeah. Rematch time.
Nice. So I watched a video earlier in the week. It was about a jazz pianist breaking down the music theory behind songs. And one of the episodes they did was breaking down the music theory of bit music, and goes in and the detail he goes into really makes it clear like why modern attempts at doing 8-bit music just does not sound right. And apparently it's because the sound chip in old games, old 8-bit systems, the sound chip could only play 4 to 6 sounds at one time, not just for the background music, but total. So like walking into things, the menu beat, like all that, you could only have 4 to 6 sounds at the same time. So the songs would only play on one or two sound channels max. And
Nifty.
the song they uses to break it down is the national park from Pokemon Gold and Silver, and goes into how, despite playing only one note at like one sound at a time, it gives the illusion of a uh, full range of sounds by basically playing the background melody and switching to the main melody so that your brain effectively like auto completes the background melody and stuff.
That's
Because the
fair.
brain is really good at pattern recognition.
Naturally.
Yeah, and it's a really good video. I'll try to find the channel because y'all should definitely check it out if you love music, which I do.
I don't know. Maybe I hate music. Maybe I hate the song playing right now. Maybe Pokemon should stop making music. You ever think about that?
Uh,
They should stop putting
no.
music in Pokemon games.
But then Toby Fox will be out of the job.
Toby Fox can go back to making music for Homestuck.
But Homestuck doesn't exist anymore.
What does he make music for now?
Pokemon.
Oh, dang. I guess Pokemon really needs Toby Fox, huh?
Honestly. So, one of the most wild things about Toby Fox making Pokemon music. So, back in his Homestuck days, to criticize the rules of the forum, which which allowed incest but didn't allow pregnancy, it was uh, just so weird how they handled the rules. He wrote an entire rock opera. Uh, he wrote a rock opera called "The Baby Is You," about one of the main characters, Dave, being pregnant with his best friend John. Not pregnant as in carrying John's baby. No, the baby is John. And the part that's wild is that Toby Fox put "The Baby Is You" into Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Absolutely wild.
Yes, it is amazing. Also, I found the channel that was breaking down why 8-bit music uh, sounds the way it does. Um, it is
You
Charles
ready for
Cornell.
round 2?
This is like round 4.
Round 3, actually. But whatever.
For sure.
I think I can do it this time.
I believe in the you that believes in me that believes
I'm
in
not
you.
going to get my bird nearly knocked out in the first round because I didn't pre-plan. Let's do this! Maylene, your days are up. I probably should have
Hell yeah.
leveled up Star Wars, to be honest.
Probably.
Oh, that's spiteful.
More like biteful.
That was fake out,
Yeah.
not a bite move.
I don't care. I see what
Oh,
I
I
said.
think I just lost Star Wars. I
No,
did
you
not.
didn't.
Okay.
Oh shit. Oh
Can
wait,
you
no, it's a
drain
fighting
punch a
type.
bird?
Yeah, it's called me eating KFC.
One's psychic, right?
Yes, that's a psychic fighting.
Congratulations. Got.
You just got one punched.
You just got Shadow Clawed. Have a nice day.
Nice.
Quick Claw.
I do like Quick Claw.
It's very useful. It's very good for clutch.
Oh, absolutely. You should make a team that's entirely birds. Lucario already?
Yep,
All
she's
right.
swapping out to Lucario.
All right, let's go Stardust. Kick his ass.
Alright, Stardust, here's the plan. You're going to use Steadfast to your advantage, and also Confusion. Thankfully, Gardevoir is not a fairy type right now.
Yep. You do know why fairy types are weak to
Oh,
steel,
no!
right?
Is Steel, like, the defensive against Psychic?
Bro. I've got no clue.
Confusion's not doing super effective damage. What's up with that? What's up
Let
with
me
the
see
lack of
his-
super effective damage?
Let's look at the Pokemon type chart and see what it says. Steel and Psychic. Yep, it's resistant to Psychic.
Oh my fucking god!
Jesus Christ. Lucario is a beast.
Why he's in all the
I
all the
like the
art.
Egyptian. Yeah, I like the Egyptian
I
Lucario.
do like Egyptian Lucaria. Lucaria has like a great design engine. I'm probably not
Absolutely.
gonna get another attack out, so I'm just gonna use quick attack.
Ooh. I would have done jump kick.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if Lucario was gonna be faster than me.
Oh, that's fair. Quick attack has priority. You know, I had no idea about that priority until Dive Cats.
Oh, it's a wash.
Maybe not.
Nah, his attack is too high.
Is it? Oh. Uh-oh. Magic.
As great as that is, Spike is still gonna be taken out by the very next Pokemon.
Have faith. You could be faster.
I don't know if you can do a one-hit kill.
Blizzard.
No.
Wait.
Blizzard has poor accuracy.
Yeah.
And it's not super effective.
Isn't Blizzard a one-hit kill?
No.
It's not?
No, you're
Shit,
thinking
what am I
about
thinking?
sheer cold.
Sheer cold. Okay, yeah. Okay. Maybe.
Yeah, he's faster.
Ah, rip.
Don't worry.
Come
Eevee can
on.
handle this.
Yeah. Let's go, Dragon Ball. It's all up to you. You can do it. Fighting is your forte.
Right.
Ah,
I'm just gonna...
Yeah. Train off screen.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, this was a fun session.
I
We'll
don't have
still
any
post
Fire-type
it.
Pokemon, unfortunately, as lovely as that would be.
Houndoom. Houndour.
I have to level Houndoom up, and also they're Dark-type. They get immediately bodied by a single Force Punch.
Yeah. That's fair. Alright, well, thank you everybody for watching. Check out some of the other stuff on the channel, such as Cult of the Lamb, which we have significantly more fun with. Also, Cult of the Lamb and Wind Waker are the only games that seem to be deriving some sort of enjoyment on the channel
I'm
at the
enjoying
moment.
this one, but my issue is mostly that I'm just Pokemon.
Yeah. Alright, well, yeah, check out Wind Waker, check out Cult of the Lamb, check out Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, and there's 2 D&D campaigns going on. There's one of which is Curse of Strahd, which is always fun. Check it out. And the other is a homebrew that I created called World of Tapir. Comment challenge of the day. Who is your favorite actor that is cast in effectively the same role every movie?
Nathan Fillion.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I like
He's
Nathan
good.
Fillion. He is. He was the only good thing about Sea of Monsters. No, he was one of the 2 good things about Sea of Monsters. The
Fair
only
enough.
other good thing being Dionysus. Well,
Oh
with
yeah,
that out of the way.
he was
Oh,
he was
yeah.
Hermes. Anyway,
Yeah.
with that out of the way, there's
With that-
nothing left to say, but
Good night, everybody.
good night.